Hello, my bestie boos. Welcome back to my channel. I'm TheMomLatrice, and today we're going to be doing easy 15-minute mom makeup. If this is your first time watching, thank you for giving your girl a chance, and I hope you hit subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, you know how much I love you, so come on in here, girl. If you like people who keep it real, if you like people who keep it positive and keep it pushing, then this is the place for you. Now let's get into this video. Okay, so I'm in a little bit of a hurry. My son is a mathlete. He has his math competition and it's his last one at his elementary school because he's graduating this year. And so I left work early because I want to be on time and I don't want to look crazy because you know how these preteens are. Y'all, these kids be having their little feelings hurt if you don't show up, and you got to look a certain way because you can't be embarrassing as a parent. Like, I feel like I'm caught in the middle of you can't be too cute or you're embarrassing, and you can't be not cute enough or you're embarrassing. So I'm just going to do my regular 10-minute makeup routine. And I think it's a little bit glamorous, and I think it's super easy that anybody can do it. So if you're looking for a product and I don't have time to tell you or show you on the screen, just look in the description down below, and I should list everything. And if there's something that you're interested in or you want to know what I use, just comment down below and you know I got you, girl. I'm not using any foundation today. This is like my super quick makeup routine. I am going to put a little bit of concealer under my eyes though, because I feel like I'm exhausted, child. Should I time this? Okay. I think I'm going to time this. So let's start the timer right about now. Okay, so I'm just going to put my concealer first because I feel like I'm a little, I don't know. I just feel like I'm exhausted, and I feel like you can tell in my eye how tired I am. So this is a really light concealer. I don't want anything too heavy. And if I have more time, I would let it set so that it can be more buildable, or I can set more and be more opaque, but I don't, child. So I just wanted to brighten me up just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to take my powder. And I'm going to set that first here. I'm going to press some of it off. And just set that. And then I'm going to go in with my powder that has a little color to it after that. And that's what's going to give me like that foundation look without being foundation. It's just a powder. But yeah, y'all, I am rushing, honey. The things we do as moms, seriously, trying to hurry up, trying to take care of these kids, and I am absolutely exhausted, but I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what happened here, but eventually I stopped talking because I was focused on what I was doing. See, this is why I don't do makeup videos, because girl, I be so focused on doing what I'm doing, I don't be paying attention. Anyway, let's get into a little voiceover. So now I'm putting on my powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder in the color 30. This powder is absolutely amazing and it fits me so well. I used to use the color 20 and I thought I was cute, girl, but number 30 is definitely the better color for me. So I take my brush and I apply that all over my face. I kind of tap it in everywhere, cover all of my skin. It kind of soaks up the oils and it gives me a little bit of color to my face. There is no foundation or liquid foundation of any kind in this makeup routine, but it's going to look like it, and this is the powder that is going to be the key to that. Another thing that is so important in making your makeup look amazing is a powder puff. I love powder puffs because it presses that powder into my skin and it kind of fills in my pores and it makes it look really, really seamless and flawless. And I probably took the most time doing this. So I am going to cut out a couple of seconds or maybe, 30 seconds or so of me doing the pressing of the powder into my face, because this is the most important step. If you skip out on this step or if you try to rush this step, then your makeup is not going to look as smooth. So definitely take your time and press that into your skin and get under your neck, like get every part of your skin, because when you go in with the other things like the bronzer and the blush and all of that, then you don't want it to be missing any powder in any area. And also make sure you get in your hairline, because if you don't get in your hairline, girl, then it's just not going to look seamless and smooth and flawless and all the things, and you definitely want it to look like that. So yeah, the reason why I'm calling this mom makeup is because, as mothers, we don't take a lot of time for ourselves. We really dedicate our lives to our children and our families. And even if you're not a mom, like as a woman, because I am a woman and I'm speaking for us right now, we are the caregivers. So right here, I'm using the bronzer, and this is the Fenty bronzer and the color Caramel Cutie. Again, I will link everything that I'm using down below so that you don't have to look or search for anything. And if I forget to put anything, then just comment and send me a message, and I promise you I will respond to you and get you what you need. But yeah, I'm gonna put the bronzer in between my cheekbone and my jawline, and around my forehead, because girl, I have a 5-head child. I have a big forehead. I have accepted it, but it is the reality of the situation. So I'm going to bronze up my forehead, kind of contour it so it kind of looks, not as big as it is. And I'm definitely going to get under my chin because, again, I want to contour. And I've lost some weight. And as I've gotten older, my skin under my neck is not snapping back, child, the way it used to. And so the bronzer really helps to kind of like fade that away so that you don't see it as much. But it is what it is. I've been using this cream and I really, really love it. Maybe I'll share that with you guys coming soon. And I'm not doing any crazy eye makeup or, eyeshadow or anything like that, because this is a quick and easy look. And a lot of people don't apply a lot of eyeshadows, and I don't even apply a lot of eyeshadow. I used to. So I'm just taking that same bronzer that I bronzed up my cheeks and my forehead with, and I'm just contouring in the crease of my eye. I just take a little bit of that same stuff and I just rub it in my eye. That's why this look is so easy. Like anybody can do this makeup, specifically moms who, again, we are the caretakers. And I just love this quote that I read. And it's a quote by Donna Ball. I've never read any of her books, but it says, "Motherhood is a choice you make every day to put someone else's happiness and well-being ahead of your own, to teach the hard lessons, to do the right thing even when you're not sure what the right thing is, and to forgive yourself over and over again for doing everything wrong." And that just resonated with me so much, because we do our best as moms, and sometimes we're not going to get everything right, but we have our best intentions at heart. So again, I'm doing the bronzer and I'm contouring my nose, as you can see here. And I'm also contouring under my lip because my lips have gotten so thin, you guys. I'm really thinking about getting some lip filler, but I don't know. I'm debating about that, but I just contour under my lips to make them look a little plumper. And then I take that same powder that I covered over my concealer with in the beginning of the video, and I contour under my bronzer, so that my, it could look like my face is nice and chiseled and cut. And then I apply it underneath my eyes as well. And this is the Laura Mercier powder in the color Translucent Honey. Again, I will link that down below. And again, you don't have to be perfect with this. Just do the best you can. This makeup look is very forgiving because it is very easy and there is not a lot of liquid. Actually, the only cream that I use in this look is the concealer. That's it. There's no other cream. So powder is very, very forgiving. And this blush is absolutely amazing. I love it. I think it's a little on the expensive side, but I have had it for, I think, at least 2 years. It's the color Coral, and it's the Dior Rosy Glow blush, and it's absolutely amazing. And I just take my brush that I put the powder on my face with, and I'm brushing away all that excess powder and just like brushing all over my face so that I can like blend everything in to the skin. And then I'm going to highlight. Now, I know highlight is not like the biggest thing anymore, but I will forever highlight. I love a good highlight. And the one that I'm using right here, I think it's discontinued, you guys. I'm like hitting pan on mine. I am stretching it and I'm trying to save it as much as I can because I love it so much. It's the Jacqueline Cosmetics highlighter, and I don't remember what the color is. Does Jacqueline Cosmetics still exist? Like, is that still around, y'all? I have no idea. I really need to check that out, but I love this highlighter, and I will put it down below so you know what I'm using. And if you can't get it, I will try to find another one that is equivalent so you can get the same kind of look. Or girl, just use whatever highlighter that you use every day anyway if you do makeup. And so I'm just using that under my, in the crease of my eye and on my nose and all of that good stuff. Then I curl my eyelashes, and then I'm going in with I think this is, don't quote me, y'all, I will put it down below, but this is a black eyeliner. I love black eyeliner. It just defines my eyes because I can't remember the name of my eye shape. It's not monolids, but I do not have a lid area, and when I open my eyes you cannot see my lid, which is why I love this easy eyeshadow look, because you don't have to be super complicated with it. And I just line my eyes very, very thinly, not too much. This is the easy look. You can actually skip this step entirely. You do not have to use eyeliner at all. You could just go in with your mascara and do that, and that would be perfectly fine. But I just want a little bit of drama. And then I go in with my mascara. This is the Better Than Sex mascara, and I love this mascara. It really does kind of give me a little bit more definition to my eyelashes because I don't have really thick or long eyelashes. And if you can see what I'm doing here, I am wiggling that mascara brush around, and I'm switching directions. So I'm going in from the left, and then I'm turning it around, and I'm going in from the right, and then I'm wiggling it back and forth, and I'm just going in all different directions. And that's gonna make my eyelashes look a lot thicker. And then I'm going in with a thinner brush for the bottom lashes. This is a MAC one, and I'll put it down below as well. I think it's the extended play, but I'm not sure. Whatever it is, I will put it down below. But that little brush is what kind of grips my lower eyelashes because I barely have any at all. And oh my God, look at my forehead. Y'all, it looks so big from the side. Oh my goodness. Listen, let it go, girl. I have accepted it. If it's good enough for Rihanna, it is good enough for me. And then I'm going in with my eyebrows. I actually want to take a class to do my eyebrows because I am not the best at eyebrows. I really, literally just do the best I can and I wing it. Okay, so my eyebrows are never going to be perfect. It is what it is, and it's just gonna have to be okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna use that pencil and give my eyebrows a little bit of darkness, a little bit of definition, because I have very, very thin eyebrows. But I remember the days when I first started getting into makeup, in the 2000s and in the 2010s and all of that, where eyebrows were the thing. We were using the concealer and cutting our eyebrows underneath to make them look sharp and crisp and all of that. And I don't know, do people still do that? I probably need to update my makeup routine because I have been slacking and I have been doing the same thing over and over and over again. But it's working for me, and so that's good enough. And if you can see what I'm doing here, I put a little bit too much eyebrow pencil in the corners of my eyes. So I just took a little bit of powder and covered up the front corners of my eyebrows so that they kind of faded away and it doesn't look so sharp. And then I'm taking that not mascara, girl, what are you talking about? That is not mascara. I'm taking some highlighter under my eyebrows, and then I use my same brush that I put the bronzer in the crease with, and I just kind of clean that up. And now I'm lining my lips. My lips have disappeared with age and having kids. I miss my lips, and I'm thinking about getting lip filler. I don't know, but I don't want to look crazy, y'all. So I'm debating about that. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not, but I guess time will tell. But in the meantime, I'm going to overline my lips just a little bit, not too much to where I'm looking crazy, just a little bit of overlining my lips. And then I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick. Anastasia Beverly Hills has my favorite formula of liquid lipstick. It's not too drying, but it doesn't budge a whole lot either. My favorite color is Ashton, but I could not find that one. So this, I believe, is sepia. I will put the link down below. And honestly, I don't know if you can get this color anymore, but If I had my Ashton, that is the one I would be using. I love that one. It's a neutral brown color, and I think it goes well with everything. And I'm almost done pretty much for the most part. I'm just cleaning up my eyeshadow or bronzer again, just a little bit. And the most important thing, honestly, that's going to pull this look all the way together is the setting spray. And I always use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. It really locks in my makeup and it gives me this flawless look that looks like there's a filter over my face, and it just all comes together here. And I cut out a little bit of the video, but for the most part, this is how long it actually took me to do this makeup look.
I think I went a little over 15 minutes, but I showed you every single thing from start to finish, so I think I get a little points for that. You can add eyelashes to this, which is what I'm gonna do, but I don't think it's fair to count the eyelashes because really this is just an easy makeup routine for anybody. You know, anybody could do this makeup routine, girl. Did you see how easy and quick that was? Now, if you want a more natural eyelash look, you can use these. These are the Lash Couture Naked Drama eyelashes, but I'm a little extra, so I will not be using those. I'm gonna just reuse some lashes that I wore before, and I did want to leave you that option if you want to do that, because this is mom makeup, and you know, most moms I know don't want to wear dramatic lashes, but I'm an extra mom, honey, so you know, I wear lashes a lot. So when you don't wear lashes a lot, you're not used to seeing the heavy eyelashes like I wear, but girl, I've been wearing lashes for so long. This is nothing to a G. And if you're curious on how to put on eyelashes, I do have a video on that, an easy step-by-step eyelash tutorial. I will link that above and down below in the description. So if you want to see how to put on eyelashes the easy and quick way, click on that, and I do a really detailed step-by-step tutorial on how to do that. Y'all, I'm so proud of my son. He's been going through a lot this year, dealing with kids, and he's going to junior high school in August, so it's been really stressful. So I want to be really supportive, and I don't, you know, I want to look kind of cute when I go, so they're not like, oh, your mom looks crazy in addition to everything else. Like, nobody prepared me for how difficult it is to be a mother. It's not difficult in the sense of, you know, mom duties. It's difficult dealing with the emotions, like when your kid is hurting, or when your kid is sad, or when they're going through something and you just want to fight every single battle for them. But it's not healthy to do that. They have to learn how to get through their own things. But I just be wanting to do everything, and I'm trying to find a, you know, fine line of allowing them to experience the things that they need to experience in order to be able to cope with it in their adult life. And then knowing when to step in for them when they can't handle something on their own. And it has been a journey for me and for him, because he doesn't want me involved, you know, because it's kind of embarrassing, you know, your mom always having to step in and fight your battles, but it's also sometimes necessary. And just remember, you guys, I am not an expert at makeup by any means. I'm just someone who has been doing makeup on myself for years and years. So just like with fragrance, like I'm not a fragrance connoisseur at all. I just love perfume and fragrance. And so I've tried to educate myself as much as possible. And because I spend so much money on it, I thought, you know what, why not share it with other people? So take my advice for what you will. Y'all, I love a dramatic eyelash. Ooh, I need to do my hair as well, but I'm gonna do that in another video. So that's it, you guys. That's it. That's my easy, quick mom makeup tutorial. How did I do? Y'all let me know. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please take a moment right now to subscribe to the channel. And I hope this was easy and it's something that you feel like you can do, because girl, you absolutely can. You can do this. If you're not used to wearing makeup, this is super easy. There's no foundation in this makeup. And so I felt like that was going to make it easier for people to be able to do. So if you enjoyed the content, please click like, please subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it so much. And go ahead and watch all of my videos and watch my next video, because I'm going to be doing my hair. And until next time, I love you, love you, love you, love you.